Greetings, fellow stackers. This is Stacker Sargentius coming at you once again with some 999 fine silver from Mexico. Today, we're going to talk about sound money. No, not that I just threw into the picture, but the stuff that was in the picture already. The good 999 fine shiny. So what is sound money? Sound money is a concept in which money, or the universal means of exchange, has an intrinsic objective value to it. It's not just stuff that governments could print out, i.e. fiat currency. Money is the real stuff. And the way that the word money is thrown around in this day and age is based on fallacious thinking and just miseducation. So let's get back on track here. So this guy Aristotle, back in the 4th century BC, philosophized about many things. He was a philosopher under his mentor Plato, and but Aristotle surpassed Plato by a lot, and he thought about many different subjects that just it expanded to many different topics. But he's famous for his theories on money as being a medium of exchange and value in life. It could be, he believed that money could be exchanged for anything, and it was an amazing tool. He believed it was an amazing tool that would deliver us from the dark ages of the barter system. For some reason, my generation thinks that the barter system is so great, but I'll get into the flaws of that maybe later. But anyway, money, the advent of money, the genesis of money, true money, coins, precious metal, delivered us from the dark ages of the barter system. And it was the ultimate great equalizer in which we could use to exchange for goods and services. Anyway, what is money? Like, what makes money money in the eyes of Aristotle? Well, he believed that there was a criteria that actual real money should meet. And let me move this out of the picture so you don't think of sound money as this paper. Anyway, actually, let's use this for demonstration purposes, actually. And I'll keep it upside down because the world is upside down. This is a fiat note. It's worth nothing. It is just a dollar bill, and it's worth just a piece of paper. And less and less every day, actually. But yeah, it's fiat. Fiat means that it has declared value. Like a government or authority printed this stuff and declared that it has value. But do you know what? This stuff right here, it's not declared as having value. It has value because it is a rare and finite resource, and it meets 4 different criteria according to Aristotle, and a 5th one, but I'll get to that. The first criteria is that it's durable. This is very hard to destroy, and you could take silver or gold from millennia ago, like thousands of years ago, and it's still the same stuff. The paper fiat currency cannot do that. So therefore, according to the rule of the first criteria of what makes money sound or sound money, the dollar bill does not meet that. The dollar bill is not money. Portability. This dollar bill right here is quite portable. So it meets that criteria, but that's just one of 4. Let's see if it stands up to the rest of them. Silver is quite portable, and gold is quite portable as well. And historically, it had a lot more purchasing power than it does currently. Right now, at the current prices, silver, it takes up quite a bit of space, but hopefully we'll see a revaluation into the future. Back then, one silver coin just like that, I'm trying to point, yeah, one silver coin just like that, or like that, had a lot more purchasing power than it does currently. But I'll get to that in a future video as well. But portability, it has portability. Divisibility means that you could easily separate it, and you could put it back together without ruining its basic characteristics. And this is very important because This, they do this artificially with the fiat notes. They have $10 bills, $5 bills, $1 bills. But it's not like you could just rip this in half and you have 50 cents. It doesn't work that way. But silver is silver, gold is gold. And in times of, if we had a free market economy, once again, we could divide it in terms of weight. Precious metals are divisible. It's also intrinsically valuable. This is the fourth criteria of what makes sound money sound money. It should have value in and of itself. The value should be totally dependent of another object. And it has to be rare. This means that it's finite and it's rare enough where it can't inflate out of oblivion. This is another example of how this fiat note does not measure up to the criteria of sound money according to Aristotle. This is quite common, and the most insidious part is that it's as common as the US government wishes it to be. The Federal Reserve, the Treasury, they just print as much of the stuff as they need to pay their debts. And with every debt note comes more debt. This stuff is sound. This stuff is going to collapse indefinitely. I don't know when, but it will. Anyway, there's a fifth criteria that wasn't mentioned by Aristotle, I don't believe. Maybe it was, but I don't think it was. It's the idea of fungibility. I learned about this concept from Mike Maroney. You could check him out on YouTube, his gold silver channel. And he's a beast with information. He has so much. It's just so interesting what he has to say. Anyway, he talks about fungibility. Fungibility is that that's another way that this does qualify. This fiat note is fungible. Fungibility means you could exchange this $1 bill for another dollar bill, and they're exactly the same thing. But so is silver. Silver, in its very base form, you could trade 1 ounce for 1 ounce, and it's the same. It's the same weight. You get into the collecting stuff, that changes a little bit, but in essence, it's just the base material. This is roughly 5 ounces right here. I could trade this for another 5 ounces, and it's still 5 ounces silver for 5 ounces of silver. It's fungible. So anyway, in case you are wondering what makes money sound or how we could fix money, how we could fix the state of the economy, it's if we go back to sound economic features that have been recognized for thousands of years, and we can move past the manipulation of the money masters, and we can get back to this stuff because this is honest money. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll get back to you soon.